Hello everyone, it's Roidman, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Last time we went to get Yojimbo, but realized we don't have enough money. We still don't have enough money. And now this time, we're hoping to fight Sin, and hoping our level grinding was at least good enough for us to at least deal some damage to him.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
So, when it does come to, level grinding, you can easily just do, some fiend capture with the fiend weapons and just go back to previous areas. Just be careful of areas that I have warned you about, because if you go to a certain part of that area, you're getting one-shotted. There are secret bosses in certain areas that, into that encounter, they will attack you first, and they will kill you first. I kill you first, 9,999 points of damage. But otherwise, let's start off with Sin.
Yeehaw! Here we go! Well, this is it, huh?
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah. How's that?
Right on. A singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message. Sheen!
All right, we're going in.
How are we gonna get inside?
The easy way. How else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Petra, e gufrito ika.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Fet. Riku, you guard.
Will do.
Okay, so we're finally getting to, the final battle. If you are low on items...
Before the showdown.
Any items? I want to make sure I'm good on Elbed. Oh, I am good on Elbed potions. And potions, to be exact. I don't remember buying that much. I must have sold a lot. But just in case, I would say buy some antidotes or remedies. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to buy some good, at least that much, and then buy some good amount of remedies as well. Probably that much as well. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, we're even full on grenades, so...
You're selling stuff now?
But of course, once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
So yeah, let's get to the top of the ship and see to this final battle. There is a save point if you want to save. I'm not going to save because if you do fail, you can't really back out of this fight then. So, let's go up. And let's go outside and prepare for a fight.
I can hear the song.
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
They listen to us.
We won't let them down. Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh,
Right? Huh.
Hey, guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Damn you, old man.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shane's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. inside!
Okay, so welcome to a battle against Sin. We're actually hitting their weak spots, so we have to do that much damage. But luckily we have a lot of overdrives already prepared. Units basically close to it. But let's get Titus out first. And cast Hastiga. Because if we do that, extra turns to do stuff. Along with doing that, I'm going to actually use Waka's Overdrive because Element Reels should be able to still hit the boss. It's going to be null to every attribute that we use, but it's still going to do a decent amount of damage. Until it tells you that it's out of range. Waka, you have an Overdrive and you can't hit it from the distance. Okay, so while we're waiting for Titus's turn to come up, what I can easily do here, I can get Kamari out. And honestly, we can just cheer and get stats up. Sin remains motionless. I'm going to still hit it with a ball. And this is where Titus basically says to move in.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute! Yeehaw! We're going in!
So now we're getting closer. Okay. Or, before I do any damage, let's keep on cheering. Because I need Oron out here and break its defense. So Waka, you get out. We need a break on this thing. And now it's time for us to do some swordplay. I could do Slice and Dice, which... Actually, Slice and Dice actually might be the more beneficial one. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Going in for some damage. You did not like that at all. Okay, so I want to get Titus out of there and get Riku back in here. I'm going to save your overdrive when we need it, but what we can do with you is you are basically our spirit healer. We can't poison it, so Poison Touch is not going to do anything. Remains motionless. Luckily, Rebath, so... no, we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to wait for them to charge, so we're going to do Mix. And let's see here. Silence Grenade. What if we mix a grenade with a frag grenade and do that? Flesh Flood! Not going to do much damage, but it's still going to do a decent amount of damage regardless. Kamari... Most of your Ronso Rage attack is not going to do much. Definitely not doing self-destruct. Of course I'm going to do Mighty Guard. That's probably actually one of the best things I could probably do. Which is more attribute related, so probably not the best thing. Then we'll do Shooting Star just to get some more damage in. Damage cap, nice. I just use... And you're going to go in for damage, of course you are. Because why wouldn't you? Oh, we need to back the heck up. Trigger command. Pull back.
Vidran, move in!
Furious Assad!
And while with that, yeah, I could get some extra damage in. Actually, I probably could. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some extra damage in. Only 100? Hold on a moment. Hold the heck on. Does negation do what I... Oh, it does that. Got it. Okay, so we're going to bring Titus back out so we can cast Haste again. Not you. On our team again. It's obviously I miss him, but... Heavy's two... Okay, just had to pause there for a moment because I thought something was going on with my capture card. Okay, Oroman, I can't do anything with you until... that thing has cast its spell. So we're going to get Lulu out here. We'll do her overdrive and go for Faraga Fury. Demi won't do anything against that, and neither will Death. So, let's see if we can just get a lot of damage in. Come on! 5, 6, only 6 times. Gravija. Okay. Why? Okay. Special. We're gonna go for cheer. We might as well just bring both Titus and Amari's attack up. But we're gonna move in.
Closer! Go closer!
Honestly, let's just get Waka out so we can just get some damage in. While we wait for Sid to go closer. And you basically can just power up. Waka, just go for another attack. None of your moves will actually really touch him. Nope. Again. Once we 40 armor break, we can eat. That's like we. Okay, time to get more closer in.
Don't be falling now!
So now that we have. Okay, so Titus can get an attack in. Honestly, we could actually, before I do that, I may want to save that. I'm going to check something quickly. How much HP are you at right now? Okay, you know what? We'll still do that. Waka, overdrive slots. Element reels, doesn't matter what element we go for. Uno, dos, tres. Realistically, I was only going for damage. Okay, something I need to do here. I'm gonna switch to Riku here. And we're going to use a frag grenade to just defense. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing damage that we want. And now I get Auron. Auron, swipe at it. And this is where Riku comes in on healing duty. But just make sure that both Riku and Titus are alive, because that Gravija does a lot of damage if not careful. Why am I trying to do I really want to attack with Waka, or do I want to switch to Kamari? I'll attack with Waka. And everyone's full on HP, so what I can do here is this. I could bring Titus out. And I could bring up... Yeah. We're going to do Cheer and get our HP attack up a little bit more. Attack! That's damage we like to see. Until you start doing that! Oh, you're no fun? Now I have to go over to my white magic, cast Hastiga again? And then I'm gonna have to go into Riku. I'm not waiting for Auron's turn. We're just gonna use a frag grenade here. There's some damage, and then Riku can actually use an Al-Bed potion. I think I do have everyone with haste except for... Oh, good. We can get the heck out of the way. Let me just check. Yeah, we want to get the heck out of the way now.
Go back! Farther away!
Just a minute.
Yeah, let's back the heck up. And Auron, you can sit back while we get Lulu out and deal some magic damage. Go Faraga! Oh, nice! I didn't need to back up. Okay.
Here goes. Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
So what sucks here is this. You see how we're gaining AP? Oh, wait. Inventory full. Pick something to discard or keep. Honestly, it's a... Okay, so it's one of Lulu's items. Let's see here. I did not realize I was getting inventory. Honestly, I could have probably sold a lot of weapons just to get Yojimbo, but I'm gonna... Once we get into the next phase of this battle, I'll explain why this is a bad thing that we just gained AP. Come on, where are ya? Let's get rid of the Ice Moomba. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, here's why this sucks. First things first, we're going to have to tell Sid to move in. But, as you can see, we don't get any of the buffs that we actually have placed. Just for that, I'm not going to cast Haste. If anything, I'm just going to get Waka out and just attack. Until we get more closer. Right now, Waka and Lulu are our only heavy hitter. Okay, so yeah, capture card was acting up, so... We are going to... I don't think I need Riku in. What I'm going to do here is I want to get Titus out. I'm going to cheer a few times just so we can get that power boost. I'm not going to cast Haste quite yet. I want to get Auron out. But not this turn. I'd rather get some damage in than switch out to Auron and do nothing. But yeah, your heavy hitters are going to be Lulu and Auron in this battle, but now I want to get into the topic of Yojimbo. Yojimbo is an optional Aeon. As you can see, we did fight him last time. Auron, why don't you come on out? But Yojimbo's more of a spend gil and the Aeon does random stuff for you. The more gil you spend, the better the moves. The less gil you spend, the worst moves he does. His worst move being attacking with his doggo. The best move is a one-hit kill that will one-hit anything. That is probably your only reason to get that Aeon, but again, you have to spend a lot of money on him. Okay, so I want to do Armor Break. And then, let's see here. I really don't want Lulu out here, but we'll put Titus out just in case. We can easily get some more damage in. Until I realize I need Riku. Special, use Albed Potion. Sin remains motionless. Everyone's currently doing P. But I want to keep Riku out just in case. You know what? Let me just do something here, Mug. And I'm gonna get out here because he does actually more damage than Titus does. And let's see here. Honestly, let's just throw a grenade. I see why not. It's stronger than her regular attack, at least. Okay, at this point, I'm bringing Titus out regardless. And then I'm going to cast Hastiga. Oh yeah, reason why this sucks. None of our stats get reset in this battle, so... just get ready for a long battle. And on Waka's turn, I need to make sure that... yeah, let's use a... not Mega Potion, but let's use a High Potion on Titus before Sin decides to shoulder tackle Titus out of here. Or, you know... you could just charge up for an attack. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to attack with Titus. Instead, I'm going to charge up Oran's and Waka's attack. Until I... Actually, you know what? I forgot about negation. Let's at least get the pullback command going.
Farther away!
Just a minute.
Okay. Waka, you can get some damage in. Oran, get some damage in. And Titus, just cheer.
Don't be falling now.
Now we just have to back up. And now we just have to wait for Dravija. Waka can still attack from a distance, so that's at least good. Let me just get Kamari out, or... No, I need Titus to stay out. Yep, let's go for cheer. There's Gravija. And now we can get back in. Which will probably take us a long while. Yeah, it's going to be a long while before Sid moves us back in. But what we can do is this.
Closer! Go closer!
And essentially just get attacks in while at a distance. Oran can't do anything, so we're going to have to bring Lulu out and deal some magical damage. Now, just because you're far away does not mean Sin cannot hit ya. And Tardis, honestly, you take a back seat. Lancet's not going to do anything. We'll cast fire on his arm. Waka! Attack! And this is what I mean. Yep. I'm still going to attack with Waka here.
Don't be falling now.
We can get closer now. But we gotta be careful because both Kamari and Lulu are low on HP. So, I'm gonna get Riku out first and heal up. I'll bed potion. Like I said, I have plenty of these. Something I want to check. How much HP are you at? Not even halfway done? Wait, hold up. I just noticed something. I thought we broke your armor. Nope. And we'll get Waka right back out. Now this should do significantly more damage. That's what we like to see. Now I could get Titus out. Actually, yeah, let's get Titus out for temporarily just so we could get some more damage in. There we go. You're going to shoulder tackle. Doesn't do much damage to any of us. Actually, I just realized probably our best bet is to use Kamari because... No, Kamari can't use items yet. Honestly, we can handle another shoulder tackle, so... So, attacks all around. One attack, two attack. There is a point where he'll use negation regardless if it's not his turn. Point an example. Just because I say something does not mean you have to cast it. At least wait for your turn. Ah. You know what? I'm gonna drain. Because I know this will do more damage than your regular attack. We need to now cast haste with... Oh look, an excuse to use one of these. Here's the shoulder tackle. I will get the haste going. So like I said, I want to get haste. Actually, I need to pull the heck back because...
Go back! Farther away!
And then let's see here. Honestly, I just switch to Lulu and just start casting magic on it. Let's go for Faraga. And Oron, before it decides to... How about you get an armor break on it? That way when we go back in...
Hold on!
Okay, now we're going to switch to Riku and heal up. There's Gravija. And we're gonna get back in there. Move in. We'll get some more magic damage going in.
We're going in!
Okay, hopefully we can get significantly more damage. Where are we since we last did damage? Let's bring Yuna out. I have Kamari very low on HP at the moment. Oh, we're actually close. I'm not even going to cast haste again. I'm just going to bring Titus out and get some damage in.
They don't! Ida! Where next?
Deku-chan.
Fred? Farija umo pakia.
Tidra shike. Dek nuga.
Tidrid lidpa.
Some more AP. Titus gets double AP, so this is actually good for him. And it's going to ask me to get rid of something. Well, wait, don't I already have a soft ring? Give me one moment. Actually, this is a better one, so we're just going to do this. There we go.
The main gun's busted!
Dang it! All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No. We're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score!
A day with you is never dull.
Hey! Star players first!
Okay, time for the third phase of this boss battle. I hope you remember who this boss is. Yep, it's this guy, back from the second temple. Okay. So, first things first, Hastiga. Yeah, there's Venom. Just be careful with that Venom move. There's a reason why I said pick up a lot of antidotes. And I don't believe Armor Break will work on the Sin Spawn, so... What I'm actually going to do here is this. I'm going to see if I can get Waka out and just get some damage out that way. Just because it's vulnerable that way. Yeah. And I believe it is still weak to fire magic, so let's cast Faraga on it. Of course, this thing is in our way. Thank you! Yeah, I know the core is inactive. How much HP does that thing even have? Not much, but in order to get past that, gathers energy when Genesis enters its shell. Okay. What I'm going to do here is because it likes to cast Venom and Waterga. Null Tide. We're just going to make sure that it can't do anything to us. Faraga. Okay, that one I'm not recasting just to do, but what I will do here is while level grinding, we did get the move regen. I'm gonna put regen on Loot. Actually, probably best to put it on Waka. Knew it! So the damage is going to be slightly different compared to... Yeah. Core is inactive. Faraga. There's Watergut. You know, keep hitting Lulu with that. I don't really care. Right now, I need to cast Isona on a certain person here, and then I'm going to have to heal them next turn. Now this is where you need to be careful, because while in this shell, you can't really do damage to it, but I believe we are in range to do this. Anytime you attack the shell guy, it'll basically protect itself, so don't even bother. I say switch to Riku and just be very careful. Please tell me I'm in range for this one. I am not. Okay. We can't really do armor break, so unfortunately I have to do this. Nope, not you. I just need to get more closer to the core. I just have to deal... Yeah, when it starts gathering energy, it will deal a sizable amount of damage. I don't think using Shell will actually protect you from it. So I'll cast Kira on Waka. And we'll cast Faraga. Not on you, because honestly, if we are able to get past you, that'd be great. Actually, just for a proof of concept on how much... Actually, no. There might be another Actually, yeah, I know what to do here. We're going to cast this again. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that... Yeah, get your Sai out. And then... You're not going to... We're going to just continue attacking the core... Oh, darkness. Got it. Out of everyone I need alive here, I need... Blast it! I need Lulu alive, at least. If I have to, I do have Phoenix Downs. But yeah, we now have to suffer a Gravija. The one thing we have to be careful about is... So, I have a certain item. It's called a Mega Potion. Yeah, go ahead and sigh. At this point, I realize that I need to just not use abilities that require... Not you. We'll go for Drain. And honestly, we'll go for Lulu's Overdrive, going for Faga Fury. And we're going to go after this, so... Luckily, darkness does not affect magic, so that is at least good. And then with Grand Summon, let's bring Bahamut out onto the field. So something that you can actually do is use your Aeons post-battle, well, before battle here, and get their overdrives right away. Unfortunately, that takes time. And we'll just go and do Mega Flare. You're kidding me, I can only hit one of you? If I have to hit one of you, I'm taking out the stupid thing that's in front of me! I don't care how much defense you have, you're taking a lot of damage from this. There we go. Wait, what? Okay, I was like wondering why did... Now that we actually have our Aeon out, we can actually... This battle becomes a lot more easier. Core gathers energy, and then you're going to use Gravija. Gravija shouldn't really kill. Well, it shouldn't. Honestly, I have it out. I might as well attack with it. If Gravija doesn't kill, then I should be safe here. Well, I don't believe Gravija should... Yeah, Gravija should never kill. Nope, I'm gonna go for 2 attacks. Fire? Since when did... Now that's just cheating! Okay, now that we actually have... You know what, you're going to just use Gravija anyway, so what... I forgot about the poison. You know what, we can easily bring you back to life. But what I can do is do Armor Break and just break that armor that you have. Take the poison damage. Blizzard on Auron, I'm guessing. No. Okay, Gravija shouldn't do anything. Shouldn't kill. Which is good. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Riku just so I can heal up first. Actually... Yeah, we can easily Phoenix down Auron. And Lulu... Well, no, not Lulu, Yuna. You can cast Kuraga on yourself. Riku, your assistance is now done. Titus, come on out. Hastiga, giving us more turns to attack. And honestly, Waka can come out as well. You know, I forgot about Darkness. Okay, so we can actually handle another spell. Might as well attack. If Gravija never kills, then we should be safe regardless. Water? And that's just plain cheating. Because I remember I had at least a turn before that. And let's go for some sword play with Slice and Dice. There we go. Luckily it hits a certain... Oh, that's nice! We have so many spare levels to return spare, MP spare. And of course, we have to get rid of some... I'm gonna have to see if I could go to that vendor and see if I can sell any of this stuff, because... Okay. I know for a fact I have some of these. So we'll switch that with you, and... What is the Blessed Armor Guard? That's zombie-proof. I could have used that like a few battles ago!
Petra, het lid pamajage frede ka.
Kameyaje het ku. Droja twad. Edek ribahek.
Riku, aklamat.
going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Okay, so first things first, spare grid time. Everyone got levels. I am taking advantage of this. So let's see here. We bring you up here. Riku's actually getting to the end of her spare grid, so she's at a point where she's very powerful. If you notice in that battle, she never really needed haste. Titus, let's see here. Let's move you. Okay, let's move you once here. Get you some HP. Get you some mana. Then move you up here to get some more defense. Titus is, I believe, is almost, yeah, he's almost at the end of his as well. Oh, we have one more movement. Which means we can actually get some more attack on him as well. Oron, you're also close to the end of yours. What am I saying? That you are at the end of yours. This is actually Oron's final move that he can learn on his spare grid path. Which is Sentinel. Which basically shows him as the guardian he is. There is another move called Entrust, which is back here, but we have a level 3 thing blocking our way. So, not you. Oh. I was about to say, don't I have level 3 key spears? We can use a level 3 key spear. Oron can now basically can now enter the path of Titus. And what we're going to do is everything that we not got for Titus, we're basically going to get for Oron. So, for example, when we get here, we'll use a level 1 lock to unlock this. And then just continue on Titus's path until a divergent happens. Like, for example, this would be the diversion of path here. And honestly, not you learning life, but honestly, if you'd also be going on Yuna's path and then such. So Oron has a unique path and now can learn other party members' moves. For you, we're going to view over here. We're not close enough to... Why do I have... Where are you? Oh, that's the move for Riku. Power Spear. And Mana Spear. We're getting close to yours as well. You only have like one more circle here. Waka. I believe you're getting close as well. That's nothing, so... We'll use this. And honestly, you have the best accuracy out of everyone. There's no reason for you to ever be missing with him, especially if he has darkness. Don't question me on that. Speaking of which, let's move Kamari over here. Because once we get Prey, we can move Kamari to the next thing. But the thing I want to do with Kamari is going to be something different. Yeah, once we get Prey, we will move Kamari back to the center. Lulu, on the other hand. I could go in here and grab this. Actually, it might be in my best interest to do that. So what I can do is I'll use one movement space here. Use a power spear to get this defense. Use another movement space to get here. And we'll use a power spear to get this. And we'll use a mana spear to get this, to get more NP. Use another movement space to get right here. To get this. And then we'll just use our last movement space to get you back onto your path. And that's everyone. Yeah, that was a long fight. So, make sure to save, and next time on Final Fantasy X, we're going to battle the guy that's inside Sin.